Hey, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. This is Porn Free Millennial. Mac here is your host. And I posted a Christmas episode a few hours ago. I was on this beautiful walk with my dogs up here in Colorado, a little south of Fort Collins. That's up north in Colorado if you're not familiar, within in the city. No snow on the ground, but there is snow in the mountains. But a beautiful day, nice and sunny. So I decided to sit under a tree, record a podcast. It's about 7 minutes long, and I was re-listening to parts of it. And I don't know if it's the phone bumping up against me and it's really sensitive, or a little breeze, but there were some parts that just were, it was hard to understand. So if you made it through the whole podcast, you let me know. You deserve a medal, some kind of honor for making it through that. I apologize. And if you didn't, I don't blame you. So I wanted to get this re-recording out just to talk about the importance of having a porn-free Christmas. Hopefully your Christmas has been porn-free so far. If it hasn't, hey, we still got the rest of the day left to get back on our feet and enjoy the day. But really, Christmas is a really important holiday, right? We commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ as Christians, and also we focus on family, on joy, on hope, giving gifts, getting together, and celebrating each other before the end of the year. And for me, I have a pretty big family. Had a nice family event last night at my uncle's on my mom's side, and then going over to my parents' house tonight, and kind of more of my dad's side's coming over to my parents' house. But just blessed to have a lot of family, lots of smiles, games, laughter. We did some Christmas karaoke last night. I emceed the white elephant gifts, which was a lot of fun, and overall just great food, great connection. And experiencing that in a porn free mindset is just something else. I'm 33. I definitely have had some Christmases, I'm sure, where I relapsed maybe that morning or the day before, and I'm just carrying that weight into the celebration. And I feel like relapses, like when we look at porn and we go back on the promises we made to ourselves, it can really just carry a lot of weight. And and that's, I think it's just kind of it's a sad thing to think about, having that weight hanging on you when you're celebrating such a wonderful event, the commemoration of the birth of Jesus Christ, the hope brought to this world to redeem us from our sins. And if you don't celebrate Christmas that way, just the connection with family, giving gifts to others, getting gifts, it's a great time of year. And it's a time of reflection. And I think when we're stuck in this cycle of porn use, it can really undermine the feelings that we should be feeling, the feelings of joy, of bliss, feeling light, feeling connected, feeling like we can look someone else in the eye when we're talking to them, and feel confident. These are feelings that some Christmases I didn't have. I might have been putting on a show, like I was having a great time and enjoying everything, but deep down, there was something gnawing at me. So I posted earlier on my Substack. I do a newsletter every week on my Substack, a free newsletter called the Break Free newsletter. And the topic for this week was to take the pledge to be porn free this Christmas, the porn free pledge. And this is just a personal pledge you can take. You don't have to announce it publicly or anything. But one way you can track it, which I've done in the past, or not in the past, I do it now. But I've the past meeting, I tracked it yesterday, the day before, is an app called I Am Sober, where you can track your sobriety. It basically tracks your sobriety up to the second until you relapse and then you reset. But there's a feature on there called the Daily Pledge, and put it in the show notes. But I think that's a great way. If you're still sober today, or if you're not, you can go in and you can make a pledge starting now, with when you listen to this podcast, to be porn free today. Because we still have Christmas dinner coming up for most of you. That's about to start if you're in Eastern time in the U.S. But I think it's just such an important day. And I think when I look back at milestones in my life, I remember holidays, I remember birthdays, events, and being in this recovery mindset gives you some clarity. When you look back, you're like, okay, like, how was I last Christmas? Like, where was I? What headspace was I in? Was I clean? Was I sober? I was sober last Christmas, but I was just restarting my sobriety because I think I had a relapse early December. So it's just it's interesting when you think about that stuff. So maybe that's something you could think about too today when you take that pledge. Is think about, where was I at last Christmas mentally? What how can I end today in a positive note, and how can I build that momentum today so that I can enter tomorrow with a good frame of mind, with a good momentum. So don't let porn undermine your Christmas and pull you away from your family, from your friends, your loved ones. They love you, and I think when we're in the cycle of porn, we can have these thoughts that we aren't loved, or that we're not valued, or that they wouldn't understand, they wouldn't love us if they knew. It's not true. Your family loves you, your friends love you, Christ loves you, and embrace that today. Embrace that on Christmas, and use that momentum going forward into your next days, going into the new year. So that's just my message there, my message of encouragement. I'm in my Jeep right now, so hopefully there's no wind or background noise when I repost this. Sound is always just such a funny thing, recording podcasts. That's one thing I think I took for granted starting out my podcast, is just the sound and all that. And this is just an impromptu message of encouragement for you. I don't have my setup for that clear sound, so I apologize there. But really just appreciate y'all listening and all the support. It's just it's amazing just how this year has flown by, all the growth, getting connected with people on Substack, on X, that have a like mind or have different perspectives has been really fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward uh, to ending this year on a high note and starting the year on a high note. There should be one more podcast I'm shooting for with my little brother. We're going to talk about our victories and just our year being in recovery, and all the gifts that sobriety has brought into our lives. So that's what we're shooting for to end the year. So I'll save my Happy New Year's message for the last podcast of the year. But really excited. If y'all have any kind of ideas or topics that you'd like me to talk about, feel free to send me a message on Substack or on X if you're following me on X. And also, I am doing 1 hour sessions, momentum building sessions to break free from porn. If you're interested in that, interested in building momentum, let me know. You can email me at pornfreemillennialcoaching@gmail.com, or you can send me a message and we can set up a free 30-minute consultation, see if that's right for you, if that's something that you want to do to start the year. And I'm in your corner. Let's keep fighting the good fight, team. And again, Merry Christmas. Enjoy today. Enjoy today. Embrace the moment. Embrace the present. We're not given any days, right? Things could change on a moment's notice in life. And we have to cherish the moments that we experience. And it's best to experience those moments with a clear mind. You're not under a spell. You're not under the seductive gravitational pull of the Death Star, which is porn. You're free. You're free to cruise the open space and to experience life, all of its beauty. Also, all the tough things too. That's what makes life what it is. There's the good, the bad, the ugly. But we keep moving forward. We keep growing. We keep supporting each other. We keep growing as people, as partners, and as a community. So again, thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Keep fighting the good fight.